the middle. I got the AI switch to Korean. There we go.
안녕하세요, 로라이엇입니다. 1번. 이번에 우승 후보는 해피 선수나 120 선수 둘 중 한 명이 우승할 것 같고요. 이유는 뭐 지난 대회나 이번 대회나 역시나 이 두 선수가 우승을 반반 나눠 먹었기 때문에 둘 중 한 선수가 될 것 같습니다. 가장 인상 깊었던 대회는요. 디펜스 승수 세 번째 달에 있었던 대회인데요. 제가 16강에서 이제 탈락을 했었는데 그날 제가 독일에서 이제 돌아와서 한국에 도착해서 집에 오자마자 경기를 해가지고 너무 그날 신체적, 정신적으로 많이 피곤해서 경기 내용도 그렇고 아무 별로 기억이 안 나가지고 너무 힘들었던 것만 기억에 나가지고 그때 경기가 가장 기억에 남는 것 같습니다. 제 종족인 나엘로서는 당연히 언데드가 제일 사기라고 생각을 하고요. 전체적인 버전으로 봐서는 또 휴먼이 강화가 많이 됐기 때문에 휴먼이 제일 괜찮지 않나 라고 생각을 합니다. 지금 쓰고 있는 아이디 같은 경우에는 제가 고등학교 때 저희 반 수행평가 그룹 과제가 있었는데 데스노트 만화책에서 역할을 배분해서 연기를 하는 그런 게 있었는데 제가 그때 L을 연기해가지고 그때가 이제 기억에 남아가지고 L 본명으로 나오는 로라이엇으로 결정을 하게 됐습니다. 제가 많은 선수들을 좋아하긴 하는데 또 장재호 선수랑 김성식 선수의 플레이를 많이 보고 뭐 리플레이도 그렇고 연게임도 많이 예전에 형들이 보여주고 또 따라오게 해줘가지고 제가 또 만들어진 것도 있다고 생각을 하기 때문에 리마인드 선수랑 장재호 선수를 선택하겠습니다. 이번 버전의 워든에 대해서는 단순하게 워든만 보면 당연히 상향이 됐기 때문에 좋다고 할 수가 있는데 1.27과의 워든과 비교하면은 워든은 일꾼을 잡아서 상대와의 격차를 내서 게임을 만드는 영웅인데 휴먼이나 언데드가 일꾼이나 방어적인 부분이 상당히 많이 좋아졌기 때문에 이 워든의 펜 오브 나이프 상향으로는 그때보다 안 좋다고 생각을 하고요. 단순하게 전 버전과 비교를 하면 모넬이 너프가 되면서 워든이 강화된 거기 때문에 전체적으로 봐서는 워든은 그렇게까지 막 좋은 영웅은 아닌 것 같습니다. 워든을 발전시키려면 결국 3레벨을 찍을 수 있는 루트라든지 초반을 잘 생각을 해야 되는 것 같은데 그런 거를 좀 더 고민을 하고 여러 가지 사냥과 견제 이런 걸 좀 조화롭게 잘 할 수 있으면은 그래도 재미를 좀 볼 수 있지 않나. 아무래도 나이트엘프 영웅 중에서는 좀 화려한 맛이 있고 또 재미가 좀 있기 때문에 그런 걸 좀 잘 생각을 한다면 더욱더 발전할 수 있을 거라고 생각을 합니다.
Yep, I am happy, so I go to the bathroom. Amazing.
I take the blanket and I go to the party.
Oh man, this is the best. It's just the best. Just like these players are the absolute best of what we've seen with their races. Lin on the right hand side, he is back. Double Daddy, show me your skills. And LawLiet on the left hand side. Of course, a group stage elimination or ascension elimination would be a disappointment. He's here with the Keeper of the Groove.
Thank you, by the way, Greg, with a donation as well. €1 says, Remo, is it true that you bought a Porsche 911 last week? Was that a new model or retro? How was it? If that's a troll, that's a very weird troll, but no, I did indeed not buy a car. I've never owned a car, in fact, not even a cheap one, so hell no.
No, but if you want to help us, please like and subscribe, just like LawLiet said. He's gonna make a video about it with his own eyes.
He was like a YouTuber, right? He said it like 5 times. Subscribe. I'm gonna be back with more videos.
I'm gonna make a movie with my own eyes. So good. Oh boy, I love this.
Alright, we are starting off Keeper, by the way. We've been seeing quite a bit of Bears and Demon Hunter play recently, but on this map it seems like Keeper is still the way to go. It's going to be a quick level 2 for him as well. Playing pretty passive here, creep-wise, early game. And both appreciating those early claws, aren't they?
Yeah, if you appreciate the content, please like and subscribe. We're gonna make more videos like this. Please like and subscribe. But claws are indeed very, very, very good. With this Keeper, is there... Ah, there's no expansion.
Very specific creep out here by the Blade Master, by the way. He left some creeps behind in both camps to exactly get level 2. He's holding on to the skill point at the moment. He didn't buy a circle, despite passing by the shop. That seems like a Blade Master cry.
A little bit, right? Incredible. Tech's unfolding. Lin, of course, a bit faster. Hunts are coming. And an ape. Wow. Wow, the speed on Lin. Did he build it in vision, or was Lin just so fast? Gets the last hit as well. I guess the Warcraft is in pretty solid shape here, judging from the past 10 seconds.
Yeah, pretty sick. That steal is also a big deal, man. Every bit of experience to get you to level 3 or to prevent level 3 is meaningful. LawLiet's on blast here right away. Lin is showing up to play.
Right on. AP not working out. Creeping up, not working out. It's good that he brought a blanket to the party. He might need it for comfort.
And Tier 2 swiftly approaching. Lin was able to save so much gold, by the way. No circlet, no staff, no dust. If he gets out of this with a good early game, he's going to be so rich. Oh, but as I say, there we go. My first cast Curse of the day, thank you. And Keeper getting some more experience here. Would love to find a grunt pick, but Lin seems always to be able to protect them.
Yeah, very, very careful. Taking care of his tier 1 units. That is nice. Have a solid longevity into the mid game. Blade Master chasing. No crit at the moment, so this it's not his same sword that we love to see. Beastery coming. Shadow Hunter coming. Interesting choice to go Beastery first over Lodge.
Oh yeah, true. Lodge is really late. That could have been easily 10 seconds earlier. A bit of a macro mistake. We'll see if that will be punished in any way. LawLiet's still trying to finally get that level 3 over at the next green cap. If this is enough, perhaps he can still be a threat. But he needs to use so much mana. He needs to get back home and get some mana first.
Yeah. Dryad play coming in now. Whew. Items are still fine. What's the second hero? Yeah, Observer is pointing it out as well. Like, where's the second hero? And what's it gonna be?
Alchemist, I think, should still be the choice. We got the double lures coming for Dryad soon. Nice pull here from the creeps by Lin with a mirror image. But here comes the creep jack. Opportunity for LawLiet to finally get something done.
The moment in the game for the Night Elf currently. Here we go. Entangle onto the Shadow Hunter immediately. Mind you, there is no TP. Lin is getting caught. Maybe a Zeppelin. Alchemist with a sick block. Oh boy. For 4 minutes, we were talking about Lin non-stop, but here it is. LawLiet punishing the creep hard.
Might be able to get in their grunt as well. Who can block better? The Wisp follow-up. There we go. Gets a kill there as well. And Lin, a little bit too greedy, maybe. Going for this creep camp there, swiftly getting punished.
Ooh. In the end, just 2 units. And no Zeppelin or anything. Big consumable was the Wand of Mana stealing, kinda nice. Lots of damage on it as well. But the main thing here is time. Time where the Shadow Hunter cannot creep.
LawLiet finds himself with a nice supply lead. Of course, that quickly happens with Dryads. They're quite cheap in gold, rather heavy in supply and lumber. Is LawLiet going to go tier 3 this game, I wonder? Or is he just going to punch, or power through, rather, with only Dryads? Seems like when we see an Alchemist second, it's mostly Dryads, and with Demon second, it's mostly Bears.
Yeah, of course we can't forget about the newly introduced strat of one base tier 3 that Kaho played on Monday to open up the tournament, but that is very unlikely to be seen here with this hero combo, with this unit combo, scrapped for lumber, as Remo just said. Shadowhunter level 2, that's nice, must be heal wave of course. Blade Master got crit with the 1-1-1 build, and LawLiet getting some armor upgrades, some attack upgrades. But with that, with no tech, I think the super late game is going in Lin's favor, thanks to the heroes, and so LawLiet has to strike.
Yeah, especially the Shadowhunter here is going to be the key part on the chessboard, which is why it was so important to kill him earlier. If the Shadow gets level 4, it's really hard to beat him with Dryads. At the moment, he's far away from that, but of course this might change over time. But LawLiet has a decently sized army. Bunch of Dryads, almost 50 supply, about to be at 1-1 upgrades.
Lots of acid bomb, we got the big mana potion for, should maybe pass it for Entangle, and again LawLiet gets him at the creep spot. The big one is already gone, but still 2.5 Shadowhunter only. This is not where you're allowed to fight at all.
And LawLiet will now go tier 3, sitting at 50, which means pretty soon he wants to trade out these units for better units, aka bears, later. Right now he's sitting on hunts and dryads. Both of those are not very supply efficient at all. LawLiet really wants to fight soon.
I agree, but during the tier 3 tech, it's just distraction, not a full commitment. He'll scroll up. Oh, sick timings, man. Creep check at the lab, creep check at the merchant, creep check at the red. LawLiet in full control of this game.
Was also a very nice sentry by Lin there to leave it behind his army to see a possible creep jack from behind. Both here now looking quite formidable. I was a bit worried after this early game. It seemed like LawLiet was just getting trashed, but coming back strongly in the mid game. And Lin has a worry soon that's gonna rear its head, and that is that it doesn't have walkers. Against bears, you really want walkers. You probably need walkers. And there's no tech for that for Lin. You could afford it now.
That's right. Do you want to do that tech transition? We see it more recently in Warcraft. It's been basically impossible in the past, but people appreciate that, and it can come in as a surprise. Just like this tier 3 bear transition that LawLiet is working on. One Kodo is out already, and it's relatively easy to adjust to that, but in the late game stages you need more Kodos to eat all the bears.
There was a peon at the natural, but no expansion there will be allowed. We don't have reinforced defenses. The base is fragile, so Lin, I thought, had to retreat home, but he might be going for a counterattack instead. He was a bit slow with the decision here, maybe.
Ooh, this will be Boros falling, made out of paper. So much acid bomb onto peons, they dead. And there's so much more. My stream is buffering again. Here's the shark. Turn around, we back. LawLiet apparently with the town portal home, defending his own base while keeping Lin's supply blocked. And with that, like, with moon juice, with instant reinforcements, can't really fight this.
Level 2 serpent wards though. He sets up a big snake pit here. Might be dangerous. LawLiet TP'd home early, but he can't deal with the serpent wards really. He doesn't have archers. He doesn't have much range. Dryads maybe, but of course they would also feeling quite a bit of pain against these serpent wards. LawLiet's going down. Pillage money is trickling in.
That's right. Didn't even see that. Very sweet. Alchemist in a bit of trouble. There is no staff, but he has a lot of HP and no spell damage here either. Hunters are falling quickly, but that's alright. Little bit of Wet of Mana stealing for extra Serpent Wards. Critical strike on the Alchemist twice in a row. Little bit of a miss too. Alchemist though bites the dust with the Sobby and the big mana. Huge acid taken out, and Lin, he's just doing it. He's just doing it.
All of a sudden, with a strong timing, man, those level 2 Serpent Wards, they are quite the thing, and just the amount of Kodos needed to deal with the bears. The bear tech could have been strong later on in the game, but this was a strike before they were really hitting their power spike just yet. LawLiet's getting a few return kills, but Lin is playing way favorably.
Wow, taking out bear after bear, all of a sudden close to level 4 on the Shadow Hunter. And of course, always the greatest asset for an orc is knowing when to retreat. Or do you really? There must be another heal wave. Invul potion, okay, didn't see that coming. No TP, another crit. Bye-bye, Keeper.
He was baiting that Keeper to chase him. Very nicely done by Lin, realizing there was no TP, no invuln. And with a double hero kill, it seems like Lin now... So much gold as well. Must have this game. Can easily expand now if he wants to.
Yeah, LawLiet looking frustrated on the player cam. Not his game at all. Burrows reestablished. Heal fountain for him up for grabs. And this almost looked like a GG already, but no, we're resetting. We have to buy back both heroes. Alchemist benched for 80 seconds. Keeper not even started. 27-24 supply lead. And
wow.
Just simply no chance, dude.
Great early game by Lin. Then that one creep nag really put him in a precarious situation. But wonderful decision making late game. He figured out what the strategy was. He figured out the tech, and he knew he could play a strong timing. And LawLiet now realizing there's no winning this anymore.
Incredible. Keep that hydration up. What a roller coaster this game was. Early game, clearly in Lin's favor. Then LawLiet with sick creep jacks and took the advantage. But similar to a happy, Lin always sees the win condition. Even if the game goes bad for a couple of minutes, he always sees the light at the end of the tunnel. And that light was in the Night Elf base. And that was just terror.
Very well played by Lin here all around, but LawLiet also showing up to play despite having a bit of a stressful early. Got into a decent position, but the bear tech was just a little bit too slow. And the Alchemist there, you can see how he doesn't work quite as well as a Demon Hunter. Nicely stacked Demon Hunter with level 3, with mana burn, with that orb, with right click. Fits the bear style normally much better. On Twisted Meadows, we have seen plenty of bears before. We've even seen Demon Hunter first before. Doesn't mean it has to be though. Lots of different styles here are possible, also lots of expansions, sneaky keeper play. Once again, difficult for the orc here to cover all the options.
Oh boy, LawLiet in the ropes. In a group that is so close with such amazing players, every map win matters. We saw it in Group C already, where it was Starbucks one map versus Happy that got him the second place. A similar scenario could be happening here as well, with Lin in this shape. Could be the top contender for the first place. If you get a map here, that'd be quite good. But yeah, high level Warcraft. I'm here to see more of them.
Hopefully we're gonna go to map 3 now. Had a few 2-0s once again here in this group stage. We are getting towards the business end. Group stage is soon ending. This is our last game of the day. The last day of the group stage will then be tomorrow. And he would love to start into the last day with a good start after this. Is it Friday? Friday.
Friday. I'm gonna put that song on repeat later tonight.
When you bring the blanket to the party?
I'm so happy I'm going to the toilet.
That's a wonderful quote.
Yep.
It's going to be on my tombstone one day.
Okay.
Inspiring the world thereafter.
You know,
it seems like I need a break.
Yep.
You need a break, Neil? You want to go to the toilet? Are you happy?
No, I'm fine. I'm here. I'm enjoying the time. If we have such wonderful people as Tara Watcon, thank you for coming in with a 4-month resub. Blanket Prime. Yeah.
Big dog. Thank you very much.
Oh, Kale is bringing up a good point, Remo. I don't know if we mentioned this yet, but we are nominated at the Early Game GG Awards as the best non-mainstream streamers of the year, and you guys have to carry us across the finish line for the channel, for our egos, for the scene as a whole. ! Award. Vote for us as many times as you possibly can. I want to see exhausted index fingers from you signing up so we get the trophy at the Early Game GG Awards. It is so important for us. Thank you.
All right. And I think now we are indeed ready. Let's go to map number 2. It could be the last one of the day, but hopefully LawLiet can prevail here and bring us a full map series. Twisted Meadows, an old classic where all madness can ensue.
Good old head scratch for LawLiet. Yep, get that little shake in, relax a little bit. Judging from the facial expression, LawLiet is half broken already. This does not look confident anymore. Head a little tilted to the side, look a little annoyed, and this does not bode well. LawLiet is a player that comes from momentum, that thrives on momentum, and his momentum was crushed on map number 1. Hopefully he can shake this off with a couple of good items and a couple of good entangles early on.
Yeah, I imagine he's certainly going to go for a different strategy. Is it Demon Hunter? Yeah. Could have been a Keeper as well, but Keeper Dryads is something we normally never see on this map. Keeper Dryads ideally you want to play on a map that's rather small and you can control the opponent, hunt for kills, Dryad, poison, entangle, acid bomb, go, go, go. But it's a friggin' huge map. It's going to be hard to entirely suffocate your opponent, so now instead, it's going to be a Demon Hunter. And Demon first pretty much has to mean bears like right away, right?
I'd agree. Or it's a huge curveball that we haven't seen yet. With Demon Hunter first, there was in the past always a chance to go Talons, but Talons are far out of the meta. And on this map, they never really were. It's just too far open. It's too easy to attack them with raiders and always find a way around them. This could also be one base tier 3, but also with the Demon Hunter, that's not very likely.
Then going for the focus play is losing the peon to seemingly no effect. Speed scroll boosted. Oh, if this doesn't get him one last hit, this will be not the perfect early game by any means.
And the camp is cleared. So the options now, go for the archers or go for the wisps. Ready for the brawl. Demon Hunter has immolation and the first claw, so creeping was clearly the goal. And Lin shuts that down.
Yeah, we like the immolation pick here. That's why he got all the experience here. 1.8 on the demon now. But Blade Master came with heal cells right away, so he can put in a lot of damage, take some damage himself on his own units, heal up, and be quite the nuisance here for a long while. And I'm pretty sure both these guys would love to buy a little circlet.
Lin gets it, always a tad faster. For a bit of health, which is not that bad because you got heal selves. Grunts are of course roaming freely as they're in no danger of being entangled. This is a rather slow early game.
Minimal losses. 1 archer versus 1 peon so far. Oh, Blade missed the axe stab there. He's got the dust. He can try to attack these archers. With the Moonwell heal, of course, here now very efficient.
Okay, well, not much is going on. We got the translation of the Lin interview once again by our translator Wuneng Ji. Who do you think will win the tournament? He says Happy is clearly better than the other players, but it could also be a human as they're doing fairly well right now. Undead has a couple of issues with Undead. My human is very, very bad, and even I can beat Happy with that, which shows this. The most memorable game, he said he didn't have much time to seriously play any games recently, but the last time when 1-0 beat Happy, it was quite fun to watch. That was the December final. Otherwise, it's 4 months of Happy being the champion. It's true. And I guess for the rest, do we save the rest? No, it's not much happening, right? So we just continue. Which race is Imba? And he says there's no Imba faction. They're all about the same. The maps have a great effect, though. He feels like human have no bad maps. And when the human player makes some nuanced changes, the maps where they were disadvantaged are no longer disadvantaged. For example, Concealed Hill. And there's more. Where is your name coming from? He said, when I started, it wasn't this name, but later I thought I would take this game more seriously, discussed it with my friends, and ended up with Lin.
That's not an answer at all.
Yep, but I mean, yep, his friends recommended that name, I guess. Who do you look up to? He said Shobu, aka Swain. I liked him as a human player. Subsequently, when I started playing, competing seriously, he became one of my buddies. Do you have a comment about Fortitude? He's a very hard-working player. Hope he can get more victories in this patch and prove himself. Well, Lin is usually there to stop him. Do we have more time, Remo, or should we talk about the game?
Some lore is getting cancelled, but yeah, let's just finish the interview.
All right, let's finish it then. Who do you think will win the tournament? Is the answer... Oh, he's getting trapped here. That was the Lin interview, by the way. The next one should be LawLiet. But let's see if this Demon Hunter can get out of the base, or if he's getting trapped. He just gets out. All right. The next interview is long. I'll read it later, and we focus on the game.
Yeah, LawLiet's going for a pretty unconventional strat on this map. It's going to be Mass, Dryad, Expo. Demon first, Keeper second. Almost looks like a Moon play, I want to say. Hard to predict. And Lin hasn't scouted for the tree yet, which is now almost in position. This Blade Master Scout could be hugely important.
Sweet! We have seen this a little more by LawLiet on maps like Twisted and Turtle Rock. Maybe Lin can recognize that the army... Oh, Steel is there! So good, dude!
Sick! The timing there, the game sense of when to go in, how to dodge the dust, that was just absolutely perfect. That's such a huge XP swing.
Yeah, that's ginormous, man. Item went to the Keeper. It's a little bit more intelligence, which is fine. But yeah, I wanted to say, LawLiet has been incorporating more and more mass expansion plays in almost all of his matchups, whenever there's time for that. But Lin, he must know something is up. This was only 2 heroes that he saw.
Yeah. I think he also saw 2 Dryads. Maybe we have expected more Dryads. The thing is, the gold that went into the expansion could have also been going into a tech. Again, the normal expected strat here, or more normal perhaps, should be the tier 3 tech and bears. But of course we know that's only Dryads. And we know that walkers aren't really that good against Dryads.
No, can be picked up, can be mana burned down the road. We get defend upgrades, which I always like to see on Dryads. Just increases their value and longevity by so much. And on the other side, we see a counter expansion, cross map, more time for the Shadow Hunter, which will be, again, the #1 weapon. If you can ensnare the Dryads and keep them in range of the snakes, they're probably gonna be dead, but... Speaking of dead, a deadly inventory for this demon.
Yeah, he's got amazing items. Not just good damage, which is always then gonna prompt the opponent to focus on the demon. Also good armor. He's got the slippers, he's got the ring. He's gonna go for an invuln, I'm pretty sure. And LawLiet also about to scout the counter expansion. If LawLiet can cancel the counter expansion attempt, he might find himself ahead.
Lin is scouting. Tells me that he is either afraid of multiple expansions or doesn't really know the position yet. Rest of the army is ganging up in the middle. LawLiet getting ready as well. Invo potion is there. Super tanky Demon Hunter. Not only the damage is great, also the tankiness is great with the ring +5. Keeper, a little bit of a liability. Lin's heroes are almost there. Especially the Shadow Hunter is looking strong.
Yeah, and Shadow Hunter doesn't have to be worried about mana burn. It's only immolation on the demon. There might be a retrain later, but not yet. Speed scroll, in we go. Ensnares here can be very deadly. Serpent Wards and Raiders and Blade Master all doing good damage. That is coming into this fight with a heal scroll as well, and finding plenty of kills at the start.
Right on, brother. 2 Raiders in the back line. One's getting entangled. Demon Hunter is looking quite hurt. Oh my god. Keeper exposed, trying to save him with Town Portal, works out. But this is again major damage done to LawLiet.
Dude. The fight execution there, the targeting, speed scroll, ensnare, devour, serpent wards, heal scrolls. I don't know if you can do it any better than that.
Remo, how is it that people are getting better at this game when they're not playing the game? It was the case for Labby. It was the case for Colorful. It is the case for Lin.
Maybe the trick is just make babies. Make babies, get better.
Maybe that can carry me above 1300 MMR, but far away from that. Demon Hunter in trouble, in so much trouble. Free reign for Lin. This was a push designed to buy time for the counter expansion. Works out beautifully, and damage is done. But the supply lead for LawLiet is quite magnificent here, regardless of the damage done.
I love the staff on the Shadow as well. I could get back home, get those clarities running right away. Yeah, it was a beautiful engage by Lin, but maybe the numbers game is still in favor of LawLiet. Of course, he had the expansion way, way earlier. Oh my god, but he's so hurt. Oh my god, he's so hurt. Everything's about to die. There's no way LawLiet can go for a counterattack.
Nope. Wonder how he's even supposed to creep with tree. Oh, there's no treant, so maybe that's a problem. Thorns Aura, of course. Now, very good on level 3. Demon Hunter still a beast, but Lin is also charging up. We get the Rune Braces, will be a cell. Shadow Hunter close to 4 for the big heal wave. I feel like, yeah, LawLiet needs either tier 3 or another base, and he decides it's time for tier 3.
Yeah, some rejuve would certainly be much appreciated. Lin got one heal scroll already, going over to the enemy shop, might be able to get another. Can he find all those kills again? Ooh, scary timing. In-roll double heal scroll. Shadow about to level up. Raiders at the ready to punch with ensnares.
Oh, sick. Oof, boy, he's kind of cornered on the right-hand side. Has a TP, has to go home, doesn't want these expensive moonwells when they're just about to regenerate. Dryads hurt, heroes hurt. Lin knocking on the door with a sledgehammer.
Now in the front line with the immolation doing some decent damage. Invuln forced again very early. Same for the blade. But LawLiet has 0 heal scrolls. We got 2 on the Orc. He's just waiting to pop him. Not a single one yet. Heal wave comes in. It's a level 2 heal wave as well. And Lin is again just slaughtering these Night Elf units.
Crazy, dude. He just storms into the Night Elf phase like it's nothing, as if there's no home turf advantage, and chops heads off. Another TP to save the life. Keeper is long gone. And LawLiet is stuck in the back of his own base. It's of course free reign for Lin, who might not have pillage, but he has raiders, and that is just pure destruction. LawLiet trapped at home on Twisted Meadows belongs to Lin.
Like, normally their series are very close. Yeah. Normally LawLiet wins these series often. I haven't seen him get smashed like this in a long time. Lin showing up to play. You better believe it.
Dude, he is killing the Demon Hunter next to a Tree of Eternity. This is unheard of. There is no way out. A little bit of evasion, but that doesn't matter. All down the dumpster. He got a couple of... He has 2 Dryads. GG. In a second. I saw the hand movement. Come on. I know it. I know it. It's coming. There's no way out.
We can't blame him if he does. I mean, this game looking beyond desperate despite expansion. Yeah, when Lin comes to play like this, what can you do?
So scary. Okay, LawLiet's heroes are back. Last hope. Crit misses thanks to evasion. Little bit of luck for LawLiet now. Another one. Whoopsie doopsie. But I mean, it's Shadow Hunter's level 5. Blade Master's 4.3. Got a heal scroll. And the murder continues in 7 seconds. That's how long the Invo Potion lasts.
Crit missed again, lol.
That's nice. The Cursed Sword.
Yeah, Keeper doesn't have evasion though, it turns out. He's a bit more squishy. LawLiet hoping for the evil orcs to leave his homeland. Wants to claim Mordor again for himself. Shadowhunter in the meantime healing up again. Oh, this staff play is so sick. Beautiful display by Lin today. He is looking hot.
Hashtag fanboy. But hashtag truth.
For good reason.
Yeah, that's right, dude. It's gorgeous. This is just gorgeous. Nobody is able to play Orc like that. Nobody ever has been able to play Orc like that. Absolute phenomenon, Lin.
The first building in front of the base is the Tree of Eternity. You know, something has been going wrong.
This could be a Sonic base in reverse.
Sonic wouldn't be hiding. Sonic would show his bravery and go out to take the fight. But now then it's just... It has grown to improper size compared to the opponent. Level 5 towards the end. There we go. Tree of Eternity goes down. LawLiet has to bow out. And Lin, very clean too.
You know what? We should all bow. We should all bow to this man. Because Lin is and will always be the war chief. What a performance. He shut the doubters up. There's no question marks anymore whether he'll show up to TPL in shape or not. There is just a bunch of exclamation marks.
Yeah, this is really exciting. To see Lin in good shape means that Orcs really have a good shot. And not just happy, but also other top players certainly have been on Lin's chopping block before. And this, is promising. It's only the first series. We're going to see more from Lin and Moon and LawLiet and Infi tomorrow.